So that's Pendennis Castle, and docks in the distance and some solar panels. That there is the where is it? There. This one's the receive aerial for the streamer. That's my television aerial. That's the wind speed and direction for the falmouthweather.com. Now the aerials, the 23 SEM one, transmit, is this one, and to transmit down this pink cable, sorry about the background building works, that's a heat sink off an old laptop. That's the driver, the G4 BAO 2-watt driver, and a Pluto on the network. So there's a network cable plugged into it, and that's the mains. So that's 2 watts into this aerial, pointing at the repeater. The 70 SEMS is this aerial, pointing at the repeater, and the 2 meters is this aerial, pointing at the repeater. So obviously that's vertically polarized, horizontally polarized, and that's the falmouthweather.com, some of it, and that goes that way. You can just see, if you zoom in, which I can't, but you can see in the distance there's some hills 30 kilometers away or whatever. Now for the other end, it's during the day, solar panels, power, everything, those, and while we're here, those, and so from below you can see the aerials on the flat roof. I've just built these dormers. That was 6 months ago or so, for the last year. And there's there's my little hole. It's all temporary. Oh, that's the cat. So it's all very temporary, and I'm stuck in the back of the garage with everything. Right, so there's the mains for the for the 23 SEMS. This is all the solar panel equipment. See, at the moment it's only a kilowatt at the moment, but not too bad. And this is the 70 SEMS, not transmitting at the moment, of course. And down here you've got the Pluto that's driving it through various filters. This is under there's, well, it's a satellite receiver. That's a ride, and this is or not ride, it's mini tuner, isn't it? This is the other type of mini tuner. That's the one feeding the streamer, and so that's that. And then in here is the various setups. Still a junk. We are a moving house shortly, so nothing's going to be constant. Right, and now 2 meters is from a Portstown, which is being fed video. You can see from vMix, that's the output. So the vMix output's going via HDMI to adapter to the Portstown input, and that's you can't really see it, it's a bit If I do that, it's probably better. So that's for 2 meters, and that comes down a cable on the floor here to a Pluto underneath my camera case, which feeds a little amplifier, as in Chinese, into the old microwave modules, which there, being powered by 12 volts. That is the one that for a 1 watt or 3 watts in, but the output relay had gone, I believe, it seemed, so there was no output. Bought it on eBay, but that was all that was wrong with it, and that gives probably up to 30 watts out, not too much of a problem. There is another one, which is these were cheap on eBay at one time, for 2 meters. That's probably got more output and a higher gain, but it probably get hot. Anyway, so that's the 3 frequencies. Now, as you can see, I'm on here. Now, to do it, I'll have to change. I'll just do a quick stop and start again. To do it, I've got vMix running here, and if you're a vMix fan, this is the HD standard HD version I've paid a bit for, but the free one is very similar, just doesn't do HD quite so easily, although the output can be, if you put HD in 16:9, it treats it as 4:3, but the output still looks like 16:9, of course. And there's various ways to do things, mainly on stream. Now put it on this one. This is how I do it, and what you've got to do is, when you're transmitting, let's go, that's 437 at 1000k SR, but I can also do at 125k SR. This is the important bit here, the quality. So when I'm doing 1000, I can do 720, and the streaming from vMix to the output, the Pluto, will be at 800 kilobits per second. When I'm doing the 125, you've got to drop the streaming, otherwise the Pluto will lock up. And you can do that by going over here, video bitrate, and the audio bitrate doesn't, if you put 64, the Pluto will, because it's got 32 here, will send it out as 32k, saving data. So you've got to make sure you don't put too much data into the Pluto, otherwise it locks up. So that's it, basically. You can put various things up over the output, etc. And in various places you can set these places up. I can do it, or you can put as more on if you want. You can put as many as you like on. Yeah. And I can alter the places of all those, of course. It does get confusing after a while. Right, so that's it. That's G8LCE's transmission, and also the streamer. Did I show you all the streamer? No, perhaps I didn't. But back to the streamer. So the streamer, it's always a, as I said, this is all temporary. So this goes into a ride. Oh, there it is. That's the ride, and the output from the ride goes into that HDMI USB converter, which acts the same as the standard which one is it? The normal, what do they call it? Comp input, and that goes out to the world. Anyway, that's how the streamer works. That's it. Goodbye.